never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got.
What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Leo, and welcome to the Bird Section. Oh! First off, let me get my man in here because he's been backstage waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? Love it when he's the first one to get here. We got Eagles Drew in the building. What up, Drew?
What's happening? What's happening? How y'all
Sorry
doing,
to keep
man?
waiting backstage like that, bro.
No,
but you know,
you good, bro.
Right,
You good.
intro
You good.
in there and everything. Make sure folks
No
know,
worries.
you know what it is.
No worries.
Shout out to Hamid Abdul Aziz is in the building. My man Excluded Trash is in the building. Andrew Dakar is in the building. What up, fellas? What up? What up? What up? You know what I'm saying? Hamid and I you see that, right, Drew? You see that? We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this because I hit up Rob A earlier today, and he was like, yo, did you see what happened? I was like, no, what happened? Because I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know anything. I've been sort of kind of like busy and everything like that, ripping and running, you know what I'm saying? So I had no clue, you know what I'm saying? So and then he was like, I was like, what the fuck, you know? And then he was like, yeah, he was like, bro, ask Drew about it. He was there. And I was like, for real? He was like, yeah. And then so I watched it and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So of course, like on the right side of, you know, of the screen that has like the playlist, like what's going to come up next and everything like that.
Right.
And that's when I saw the thing. That's when I saw the thing about Mark. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. Is this what Mark talking about? And sure enough, you know what I'm saying? He was like, Rob A, you know, I was like, oh, Rob got these people's, because I saw the thing with Hoodie Kush and Angry Cowboy.
Bro. It was ridiculous.
I had to go back and look at it all and everything like that. I was like,
it's crazy, man.
Here's the thing, Drew. When they say things like it's laughable,
right?
You know what I'm saying? The disrespect is laughable and all this other stuff. What's funny? You know what I'm saying? What's so funny? After 10 years, what's funny?
I don't understand what's funny.
And we got Command Sergeant Major Fells is in
What's up, Sergeant?
What up, Leo, Lieutenant?
What's good with you? What's good, man?
You
Good to
enjoyed
see
your
you, brother.
birthday, man. Always a pleasure to see you.
Hey, I
man.
appreciate it.
Happy belated, dog.
Yeah, thank you, man. Hey, man, had a blast, man. Queen took care of me, man. It was just chill, relaxed. It was good, man. I had no complaints.
Excluded Trash is in the building. What up, dog?
What's up, Tiffany?
What up?
Tiffany Simpsons is in the building. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
indeed.
Yo, so all right, for real. Go ahead, Drew, Fells. Listen to this shit.
What's up? Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
listen to this shit. Go ahead, finish. Go
I
ahead,
want, I
Drew,
want, I
finish.
want Lieutenant to finish.
No, it's come to the point now in some of these rooms. Soon as I pop up, emotions.
Yeah.
Just soon as they see it, before I can say anything, or I don't even talk no trash, emotions come out. You know, they start having heat sweats, and it's like, calm down, relax. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a cordial conversation, or if I reply to what they're talking about. Building. What's up, CZ?
Oh, what up, CZ?
CZ said Mark gonna be extra pissed, but who cares, man? Nobody cares about that. But now, so it's like they just get just all the way in their feelings. I'm like, I just want to talk football. You know what I mean? I'm only, see, look, I come from where y'all come from. I'm only gonna clap when you clap.
Right.
Yeah, we match your energy.
Exactly. So, but I'm just coming in for peace. I just want to talk football. I'm gonna give you my opinion. You may not like it, but that's cool.
Right.
You got an opinion about my quarterback and my team too. That's what we're here for.
It's called an opinion for a reason.
There it is, man. These people got any feelings, and towards the end of the stream, when they're like leaving out, one of the dudes said something slick, like something like I screenshotted it, but he was like something like, yeah, man, Drew, we want you, out of here, like permanent. Ooh. And I was like, oh, word. So I was like, oh, word. It's like, I'm like, we doing death threats over football. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you clarified that for me. I was getting ready to ask you, what the hell did they mean by that?
Well, you know what? That's what I put in there. I was like, oh, so we doing death threats. So nobody said nothing. But Angry Cowboy did call me. And we talked a little bit, and I was just telling him, like, bro, it's not that serious, man. I just come to talk football. I'm just trying to, if I talk trash, I talk trash only because I'm provoked. You know what I mean? So he said he was going to address it. I was like, look, man, it's football, it's YouTube. Everybody not built for this, for social media. Everybody not built for this. So maybe y'all, just take a break from it. You know what I'm saying? If this not you, just take a break. But
see, so like one of the things that I noticed, right, like in Mark's last thing, and I'm intentionally,
I haven't even seen that yet.
Oh, I can't defend Dak no more. And then he put somebody else on there, and this dude just went through the 49ers game, the 2 49ers games, the Green Bay games. It was everybody else's fault but Dak. And I'm not saying it was all Dak's fault, but it was like, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh. And the new thing is that they're saying is that we're saying that Jalen Hurts is better than Troy Aikman.
Okay, let me clarify.
It's like, wait, hold on. And I'm like, no. Jalen Hurts is sort of like in a similar situation as Troy Aikman.
Exactly.
But Troy Aikman is a Hall of Famer, and he's a god, and there's all this other stuff. But then Jalen Hurts is on a super team, and it's like,
that's crazy.
Wait a minute. When Troy had all this talent surrounding him on his team and good coaching, it was a team thing, you know what I'm saying? And he was a big part of it. He was the engine that made it run.
Right.
But then Jalen is, you know what I'm saying, he's ostracized. And then Mark ended his stream with Dak Prescott is the most hated man in the NFL. And I like to fall out of my chair. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nasty work.
Yo, literally, you know what I'm saying? Literally, Jalen Hurts was voted the most hated man in the NFL. They voted him the most hated in the NFL.
The NFL
did that. That's not an opinion. That some people say they voted him the most hated most hated player in the NFL. Yeah, I did all kinds of shorts and lives and everything saying, what exactly has he done to make him the most hated person in the NFL?
Yeah.
Now he's the most. See, here's the issue that I have that I see, because I saw that stream with Hoodie Kush and Angry. I saw a little bit of it and everything like that. And I got to be honest with you. What I thought, I was a bit disappointed. I was a bit disappointed in both Hoodie Kush and Angry, because they took the accountability part of it all out of the equation.
Absolutely.
Which historically has been the issue. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And when you and Drew, you could say that you're there to just talk football and all this other stuff, but the moment your ass pop up and you say anything, all they hear is attack, attack, attack.
That's it.
And then they twisted it and said that, you know, we think that Jalen Hurts is better than Troy Aikman and all this other stuff, and now it's all laughable to them. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, that's part of the problem right there too. Oh, yeah. Y'all think this shit is funny.
I never heard nobody say that.
Going 30 years, and ain't nothing funny going 10 years with this quarterback. Now you're on year 11. You know what I'm saying? How many years did they have Tony Romo?
About the same damn thing.
Yeah, almost the same amount. Yeah.
So it's like, so I'm sitting there and I'm looking like, you know, like when does, you know what I'm saying? I saw it, Tiffany. I saw it. You know what I'm saying? When does the accountability part come into play here? Because I don't hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you point at when they talk about Green Bay, you know what I'm saying? It's everybody's fault but Dak, even though Dak threw 2 interceptions and 1 for a pick 6. You know what I'm saying? Right. Then when you talk about San Fran, the 2 San Fran games, you know what I'm saying? Dak is, you know, has no, like, you like, come on, y'all. And then and now, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 5, Linda, he lost 5. They played in 7. And he only won 2 games. He only won 2 playoff games. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how many times have we been to the playoffs with Jalen at the helm?
Ever since he's been starting. Yeah. So I'm gonna say 6. Is it 6 years?
6, yeah.
Yeah. If this coming into a 7th season as a starter, right?
Yeah.
So every year he's been a starter.
It's definitely 6.
We've gone to the playoffs.
So
happy Friday, Dr. Jen.
And happy Friday, Dr. Jen. Hey, so how many playoff wins does Jalen have?
How many what now?
Playoff wins does Jalen have?
I want to say 6. I think Jalen is 6 and 4.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I think he's 6 and 4. I think that's his playoff record, 6 and 4, if I'm not mistaken.
So Jalen has been to the playoffs 6 times, okay? And in those 6 times, he's won how many games again?
6.
7?
I want to say 6.
I think it's 6. That could be right. It could be 6 or 7.
Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah. Jimbo
in the building. What up, Jimbo?
What's up, Jimbo?
I'm you know, my mind is blown. And again, I couldn't be, you know, I was disappointed. And here's the thing. I was in Hoodie Cush's chat, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Love to have you on the bird section. You too, Angry, da-da-da-da-da. Never acknowledged it.
Wow, really?
Yeah, they never acknowledged it. Never, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, say less, my dude. Got you. You know what I'm saying? I'll support from afar. I'll just keep it a buck. Let y'all be amongst yourselves and everything like that. Let the season play itself through. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where we at now. It's like, but
I mean, we don't cry over spilled milk here.
Nah.
It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yo, I believe that what's going to happen is I believe that what they all are doing, when I say they, I'm talking about Cowboy fans and stuff like that, is they're giving themselves plausible deniability. They're setting themselves up for plausible deniability. You know what I'm saying? So should this be a disastrous year for them? Oh, I did not say. Right. You know, I remember I said there was a possibility we could, you know, and it's like,
You know what that shit is? That's politician shit.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Because
Straight up. You
like
you
I'm gonna
always
say
give
this.
yourself an out
Always
in
give
case
yourself
shit don't go
Texas boy
nowhere.
said Dak can't be the most hated if he's ranked 6th by the NFL and hurt 17.
Oh, facts.
Mark Holmes
Yeah.
just
I don't
talking.
think he's listening. I don't think
Yeah,
you're
that's
listening,
facts.
Texas boy.
Texas boy,
You're not listening.
they voted Jalen Hurts the
Yeah,
most
you're not
hated.
listening, bro.
He was actually voted the most hated person in the NFL.
Yeah, you're proving our point.
And
He definitely in it.
Dak ranked 6th with a 10-14 record in 2 years. Yeah, exactly. You know, and I have to.
Yeah,
I got
crazy.
You know, and mind you, it's this is where they start like this is that point where Cowboy fans and Commander fans start sounding alike to me. Because they both
I got a question, Leo and Drew.
Go ahead,
well,
Bill.
if we saw Dak Prescott, like realistically, no, I'm about to use Drew line, not trolling.
Yeah.
And I don't even be trolling,
Mm-hmm.
right? But if you saw Dak for 11 years, right, and you saw Jalen in a half amount of time, how were you not upset with the quarterback and not asking the management to get you a new quarterback so y'all could build him up to be the new starter and probably get further? How come they don't do that?
Because they are in love with Dak's stats. You have to understand, fellas.
Good come in.
Yeah, these people have been so devoid of winning that their value system, the equation to their value system has changed. You know what I'm saying? It's counter. Like when you remember when, for us, we follow what our QB tells us, which is what does our QB say? Keep the main thing. Right. And what is that? Winning.
That's it.
So if we won and Jalen only threw for 10 yards, you know what I'm saying, and ran for negative 50, but we won the game. Bitch, we won the game. It ain't get rid of Jalen, bitch. No, we won the motherfucking game. That's all we care about. The numbers that we care about is in the win column and the loss column. The only two columns that we hold the number one and the number two priorities.
Right.
Win, losses. You want to talk yards after catch. You want to talk, long ball, throwing up the middle, outside the hash mark, all that stuff. Y'all want a pretty win. Y'all don't want to win. Y'all want a pretty win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They will sacrifice a ugly win for a loss as long as the
for a pretty L.
And there's and every time, and I heard it, like I'm listening to them, you know, like Mark did a video talking about he can't defend the Cowboys anymore, and then he brought somebody up on. He went to someone else's page, and this person literally did the same thing that Mark has been doing, but he was, you know, he articulated it a lot better than Mark. But it just added up to the same thing, which is zero accountability. You know what I'm saying? And what happens they totally skip the playoffs. They won't even talk to you about Dak in the playoffs.
No.
The moment you bring up the playoffs, if you were to debate a Cowboy fan and say, take out the regular, let's just talk about your QB and my QB in the playoffs.
They can't have that conversation.
Exactly. Emmanuel Acho and them did Rob A sent me this thing. He was like, take a look at this.
Yeah,
I looked at it, and I was like, holy shit. When Acho said, did you know that Dak Prescott in all those playoffs games, he has one game where he was plus touchdowns minus turnovers more.
He was over the plus minus.
Yes. And that was the playoff game against Tampa Bay.
Okay.
So after 10 years, and you're going into year 11 now.
Yeah.
But after 10 years, you mean to tell me you got only 2 playoff wins and you had 7 trips to the playoffs. 2 of them, you got 2 wins in those 7 trips, and only 1 game where he was, you know what I'm saying, he was
over
the plus minus. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What are we? What like? And that's why I say. And then they wonder why we think they're crazy. We look at them like they're crazy. Shout out to Mean Metal Mike is in the building. What up, Mike?
What's going on?
Sure.
So I you know, I didn't realize, and you know the rankings, and you know, seeing how they, you know, Devontae Smith and everything. I'm like, you know, okay, y'all really giving, like, it seems like now it's intentional giving, you know, trying to give the Eagles, you know what I'm saying, you know, locker room talk or locker room material, things to get them pissed off and everything like that. And it's like, come on, man. And then the other thing I will say is that, and I told y'all like a month and a half ago, you know what I'm saying, the talk of Aaron Donald coming back and everything, and it's gonna get real. You know what I'm saying? And you know what the word that I consistently have heard, you know what I'm saying, since, you know, like he's been working out and all this other shit, and particularly coming from Dallas fans, you know what they say? The word that they use? Scary.
Yep.
Oh, scary.
And I'm like, you know what?
Rams
if I had their team, I would be scared too. But I have to say, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, in the last 10 years, we played the Los Angeles Rams 8 times, and we are 7-1.
Yeah.
In the last 10 years. And those were some years with Aaron Donald on the team and Jared Verse.
Yeah.
So what?
We beat some of their best teams.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me just ask. Go ahead, finish up.
No, it's you know, like it's I all right, this is what I say. It's like they're trying to transfer their fears onto us.
Yeah.
And
that's not working with me.
Yeah, and it's like trying to hurry up and assign a rationale and a way of thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to beat us to this rationale. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, come on, man, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is now this is I don't know.
But
Leo, you know why I know you frustrated? No, go ahead, Lieutenant.
No, go ahead, Spell. Finish your point, bro.
No, because you was gonna go, and Leo, you go ahead, Senior. You get it in.
I was just gonna say, like, the difference between the fan bases is that accountability you were talking about, right? Because we know what Dak brings to the table. We know what Jalen brings to the table, right? So, like, I'm looking at the chat. We got Twiz. You know, you got certain ones that hold. Well, all of us hold Jalen accountable, right? It's like if Jalen's not playing up to par, we're gonna speak about it. We're not gonna sit here to say, you know, it's, you know, the cow jumped over the moon, and no, we're not gonna go there. It's like, look, you need to play better. You know what I'm saying? You need to step up and do this. We're not gonna make excuses for anybody.
Right.
So with Dak is the longest tenured quarterback outside of Stafford. I want to say in Aaron Rodgers, maybe 11 years.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers older?
It's Aaron Rodgers and Stafford. Those two guys, they've been in the league longer, right? But Jalen's been on his team the longest, like on one team, you know? Right. And it's like there's no accountability there. There's no expectations when it's just the stats. That's all that matters to you is the stats. And like I was talking to Angry today, like we've been where Dallas is. We've had a Dak Prescott. His name was Donovan McNabb.
Right.
You know what I mean? His name was Donovan. And we had him for how many years? 10, 11 years?
12. We had for 12.
Right? For 12 for over a decade, right? Yep. And it came to a point where Donovan, look, man, we love you, but you gotta go. You got to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to go. And some of us would say that we should have let Donovan go maybe 2-3 years sooner. Right? So we've been where you are, Dallas. We've been there. We've been right where you are. So when we're speaking about your situation, where you are, your defense, your offense, we're speaking from a place of experience. We're not coming from a trolling point of view. We're just saying, look, we've seen this story before. We watched this movie before. And,
yes, we did.
And we know how it ends.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, with that guy, I don't know if it's going to end well for you. We could be wrong.
Everybody else playing the playoffs.
You know?
That's where it ended.
So, look, I don't know, man. Go ahead,
look,
Phil.
Right. Y'all remember last year? Y'all remember last year, right? When we was in the thick of things and we was on that 3-game losing streak, right? You remember, Leo? We was here. We had to take all of that shit from everybody we lost, right? Yep. Well, we lost that 3rd game in a row. We got trolled hard as hell, right?
Dude.
And we think about this. We were getting trolled by a team that was 5-8-1 at the time with a 1% chance of making the playoffs, right? So if you do the math, 5-8 is 13 plus
5-8.
the 1 is 14, right? Which means y'all got 3 games left for the regular season. That game, y'all got eliminated by us, and y'all still had 3 games left to play. And y'all still started your damn quarterback and all of that. And y'all did not have a chance, a snowball chance in hell to make the playoffs. Y'all already had that E against your name with 3 games left to go. And this is just last year. We got to hear all this shit from somebody that been eliminated with damn near a month left to go with a season.
And they tell us that we had a shit year.
They talking about us.
Yeah.
Those last 3 games were definitely meaningless. You ain't have a chance to get to the playoffs because you were already eliminated. So that means that since they talking about Jalen got a super team, which they never rank our team as a super team when it's time for the numbers to come out, right? I mean, think about it. We was a super team. Devontae Smith ain't even cracked the 100 list when they said that shit, but we got a super team. Yep. That means Dak need a super team to win. He can't do it by himself. That means Joe Burrow need a super team to win. That means Lamar Jackson need a super team to win.
And you know what else I noticed too as well? And we said this, we said this since last year, since the beginning, like, look, you know what I'm saying? Not last year, since the beginning of the off season, you know what I'm saying? We know, and they keep fucking doing it. And they keep doing it.
Right.
And it's like the moment y'all do this, y'all tell on yourselves. They keep parroting 94 WIP and Dan Saleo. And it's like, bruh.
Especially Mark.
We tried telling them, bro, that's a whole thing in of itself, because here in the city, you know what I'm saying, the thing is the disparaging difference between what the fan base actually thinks and what they're saying. And we keep trying to tell y'all, stop listening to WIP. Stop listening to Dan Saleo. We know where this is coming from. Shout out to Linda Kynes with the $2 super chat. She said, name a QB without players that won a Super Bowl.
Damn right.
You can.
And you know what? Let me straighten this out too, because I'm about sick of this shit when y'all start talking that. When y'all start when they start bringing up Nick Foles and him winning the Super Bowl and everything like that and whatnot, let me explain something to you. That's the perfect example of a super team. Because people forget, when we won that first Super Bowl, we walked into that Super Bowl the fucking walking wounded.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. We lost our starting quarterback. We lost our starting running back. We lost our starting left tackle, who ended up playing for y'all.
JP.
You know what I'm saying? Jason Peters.
Yep.
We lost
Yes.
so many fucking players that year. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We were like, oh shit. But then that was when, remember when Lane Johnson and them came up with that whole thing,
dog
dog mentality,
Yep.
and everything
The
like that,
underdog.
next man up shit and everything. And I
Right.
remember thinking, oh shit, these motherfuckers really believe in that next man up shit because they playing.
Oh yeah.
We went and got Jay Ajayi and we had LeGarrette Blunt and all that shit. But, you know, like we you know, like when y'all tell that, like when y'all talk about that first Super Bowl, y'all conveniently leave out the fact that we were the walking wounded for that Super Bowl. Okay.
Yep.
And we got it. And to this day, it was the highest yardage football game ever.
In
not in the
NFL
playoffs,
history.
not in the regular season, ever. I think it was like almost like 1,000 yards worth of maybe 1,000 yards between both teams. You know, Brady
it was
had
over
500
that
yards. We had like close to 500.
No, we had over 5. They had over 5.
No, we had like 490 something, and they had over 5. It was close.
Nick threw
close.
for over 3 something, and we ran for over 2 something. Tom Brady threw for 500 by himself. They still had a running game too.
Okay,
he threw for a nickel by his damn self, and Nick was on his ass. But we still had that running game. We still had our running games. We built up them running yards too, so that balances out.
Yeah.
But no, to your point, that team was damn sure. I would say that would be qualified more as a damn super team than what the hell we won with in 24.
No, what I'm saying is what makes them a super team was everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, how deep they were.
When Carson went down, you know what I'm saying? Everybody
Sproles stepped up.
Yeah, then Sproles got hurt. Remember that shit? You know what I'm saying? Then Jason Peters was carted off.
And what's the young guy? What's the rookie boy we drafted that was the running back that caught the touchdowns and shit in the Super Bowl?
Corey Clement.
Clement. He played a part in that, John.
Yep.
Alshon Jeffries and when it was scoring, like it was like that.
Nelson Aguilar finally was catching passes and shit.
Yeah, when you say super team, that was when you was like that was really when Howie was really cooking. Like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Because again, that's
right. So combined yards for Super Bowl 52.
Yeah,
1,000
yards.
1,151.
Told you that shit was over a stack.
So New England had 613 total yards. Brady had 505, and they rushed for 108. Nick had 366, and we rushed for 172.
Yeah, see, that put us both over that 500 mark.
So and that was so the quarterback.
That was in the damn Super Bowl.
And how many yards did Brady throw for?
505 yards. That's why this one sting him so much. He hate losing this one.
Yeah.
He damn sure do.
Yeah, because didn't Jalen have similar numbers in the first Super Bowl, that the one that he lost?
He threw over 300.
Yeah.
He for the most.
Let me see.
Pat Mahomes.
And he definitely he statistically had a better game than Patrick Mahomes
in the first Super Bowl.
Yes. And even Patrick Mahomes and Chris Jones said it. Like, hold on, wait a minute, hold up. I don't want it to get lost. Jalen Hurts was balling his ass off.
Yeah. What Patrick Mahomes just said, we'll see him again.
Yeah, even the Chiefs was saying that.
Patrick say we're going to see him again?
Yup, he did.
Yes, he did.
And he did.
I like that, though. I like that.
So, again,
I like that. I'd rather get props out about the players that actually play us instead of the sideline people that be just... Actually, they know what they see. They just say the opposite. I don't know what kind of brainwashing shit that is. But I know they see the game with their own 2 eyes, and they'll still say the opposite shit that somebody else is repeating just to fit that narrative. Work on your management. just like I said in the first place, no other team in the NFL owner is the GM. And
Nope.
this is a copycat league. So if that philosophy works, why no other owner does that?
But you know
That
what though,
shit don't
Phelps?
work.
But you know what though, Phelps? I
What's
feel
up?
them made a really, 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 really good point.
Who?
It was like
Uh-huh.
a lot of this shit you can't even
Ancho.
put on. Yeah, he said a lot of this shit you can't even put on Jerry Jones because Jerry Jones gave him those situations.
He paid them
Yeah.
dudes, though. He
He
paid them
gave them those.
dudes.
He got him those weapons.
Yeah, he did.
He
Yup.
got him those
It ain't like
weapons.
he ain't do
He,
nothing.
he
They
put some
just
good
choked,
teams
man. They
around
just
that.
choked. They
Yeah.
couldn't get it the hell done.
Yeah, because the year they lost to Green Bay, that was supposed to be their year. They was killing everything. They was looking like us in our Super Bowl run.
Fells and Leo.
Listen,
Zach
what's up?
Martin went on Chris Long's show
Mhm.
the year he retired. Right before the
Yeah.
season, he was on Chris Long's show. This is what
Right.
now, Trav. This guy's going to be a Hall of Famer, right? The guard for Dallas. So he went on Chris Long's show, and this is his own words. Don't take my words for it. Look it up. It's out there. He told them dudes, look, we had teams that rivaled the Philadelphia Eagles, but we choked.
Yeah,
Those are his
what
words.
it is.
He said we had teams that rivaled the Eagles, but we choked. When I was bringing it up last year, Dallas fans wasn't trying to hear. I had somebody tell me today, oh, well, he played most of his years with Dak Prescott. It's like, what does that even mean, bro? Like,
And
dude,
we still not saying that all of the choking is on Dak Prescott.
he's not.
But
He said we collectively. So
and for 11 years, I think you got enough recipe in your pie to see that some of these ingredients don't. You gotta take some of that shit out. You know, take out the main piece. From
Hey,
me.
yo, Fel, something's wrong with you.
your
Something's wrong with
audio
your
is
connection,
choppy.
dog.
Oh, my bad.
Audio is
No. I got y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
And let me bring up something that I think that Lord Brunson brought up that I think that is a really good thing that goes with Dak Prescott. And it's not a bad thing that the story of Dak, Dallas fans are in love with. They love the story.
Okay.
And they wouldn't want they would love, like, you know, Dak
like
Prescott.
Brock Purdy was
Yeah,
with Mr. Irrelevant.
his mom passed away from cancer. Brother, you know, ended his life and stuff like that. How beautiful of a story would it be to see this, you know, the African-American quarterback, all these adversities in his life,
right,
hold up the Lombardi, and not only that, do it as a Dallas Cowboy, right? I think that a lot of those guys are enamored with that, with the story. They want to, you know, have that moment with Dak. And it sounds like a beautiful story. It is. It's an awesome story. But ladies and gentlemen, we have to come to grips with ourselves. And who knows, it could happen. But after 11 years, you know, I asked the question today to the Cowboys fan and say, look, in the modern era of football, I've asked this question on Game Time Brian's before. How many quarterbacks drafted by their team stays on that team for 10 plus years and wins a Super Bowl? It hasn't happened very often in the NFL. It doesn't happen very often in the modern era of football. And the ones that it did happen to, those guys are legends. We're talking about John Elway. We're talking about Tom Brady. We're talking about the Mannings. You know, we're talking about you know, Starbuck. We're talking about you know, just like legendary players that this happens to. And no shade. We're not going to put Dak on that level. I'm sorry. We're just not.
Well,
you know what I mean?
What Elway did was Elway rewarded that length of time with what, 5 trips to the Super Bowl and won 2 of them?
Yes.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
4 or 5 trips to the Super Bowl, and he won 2 over a very, because he didn't win those last 2 Super Bowls He went back to back
late in his career,
and then and after that second one, he retired.
Yeah, it was over.
He was like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
He was done.
So and here's the thing, and here's my question. Like, I wonder, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of curious now. What if Dak did win the Super Bowl? What if he did? Would it have been worth it? 11 years?
I mean, I would still say if I saw them win one.
It'd definitely be worth it for them.
Because it's always worth winning the championship. So I would say, they would be happy about that.
So no, not if they're gonna be happy, but was it worth the wait? The 11, 12 years?
I think it would be for 11 years of talking shit and not getting nothing, and then you finally do. I think it would be worth it for them.
It would be because it would validate them, because that's what they're really looking for.
I'm not going to do them dirty like that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do them dirty like that.
It's true. That was they're looking for validation, Leo. You know, somebody like Walker Wade, who his dad has experienced, those Super Bowl championships. He's never really experienced it. All he's done is sat at his dad's knee and, hey, son, this is what it felt like, of blah, blah, blah. So, it would be validation for them. It would be worth it.
To wait to finally see your guy win the big one, to finally see. Because I feel the same way. I think it would have been worth the wait if we switched the teams and go back to Andy Reid and McNabb. McNabb was here for 12 years. If he'd have won that NFC championship against the Cardinals and then win that Super Bowl, I think we would be happy about that. Even though he only won that one, it took him 12 years to get it. I still think that we would have been excited as hell. McNabb would have got our first one.
But see, here's the thing. I could see holding on to I could make an argument for holding on to McNabb for as long as we did, because McNabb got us 4 NFC championship games.
Right.
I'm sorry.
No, he got us 5.
He got 5 NFC championship games.
The Super Bowl appearance.
Yes, couple of Super Bowl appearances, or one Super Bowl appearance.
Just one.
One Super Bowl appearance. We've had like some times where we went to the playoffs, but
that was Spygate, remember?
Yes, with the ball. That's right. The Patriots.
That was
Spygate.
Right.
That was Spygate, yeah.
For me, I just look at it as, like, hey, if we're getting like ultra close and everything like that, then no, don't get rid of the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I can see, like I said, I can make an argument for staying with him for as long as we did, because at least we got NFC championship games out of him. At least we got some playoff wins out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But
we were Super Bowl contenders with that. Let's keep it real, man. We was contenders every year as long as McNabb was on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
At that time, man, we was damn contenders, yo.
Right. We ran the division. That's why I called Dak
all that damn time.
That's why I called Dak. I called Dak Donovan McNabb. He
choked. I still say he dominated the NFC East.
He dominated. And that's why I call Dak Donovan McNabb light, because he's doing what Donovan was kind of doing in the NFC, running a weak division. But the playoffs, he can't even cut. He's not even close to Donovan. He can't touch Donovan in the playoffs. No, he can't.
No.
He can't even touch. He's not even like, you can't even put him in the same stratosphere as
Well,
Donovan.
shit, how many playoff appearances do Donovan? How many playoff games do Donovan have?
That's a good question.
You know what I mean? How many playoff games did he play in?
If he's been to 5 NFC championships, that's crazy.
Right. He played in a lot of games, man. He played in a lot of playoff games, man. That's why I say he choked.
Now, what is Donovan McNabb's? What is Donovan McNabb's playoff record?
I'm looking it up right now.
That's what. Right. You could look that up, right, Joe?
I'm looking it up right now.
Cool.
Okay, so
but we did have a. Go ahead.
His record was 9-7, right? And he had a passing rating.
He's 9-7.
9-7. He had a passer rating of 80. He threw for 3,752 yards.
And so he played in 16 playoff
He played in
games.
16 playoff games, bro. 16. That's a lot.
And how long was he on the team?
For 12 years.
Yeah, we had him for
He
12.
played in 16.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Dak is going
Out of
year
them
11
16,
and
5 of them
playoffs
was
7 times.
NFC championship appearances.
Yeah.
With what?
5 out of them 16 was NFC championship appearances.
Come on, man. What are you? What are we? Fells, dude. What are we doing?
I mean, Mark,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
and we creeping up on Dak. Dak is going into year 11. Missed the playoffs the last 2 years, and he's only been to 7 playoff games, and has never advanced past the second round.
And was 7-9-1 last year.
Yeah,
but this
and
dude
7-10 the year before.
And
so his total.
Come on.
Yeah, his total 2
Wait,
years.
Stop, Drew. Stop.
This nigga ain't get past 7.
Stop. Fells, you are like
yo.
Fells.
This dude, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Wait, I didn't even put that together. Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Are you telling me?
Oh, damn.
In the last 2 years, they've only won 14 games?
Yo, man.
They're 14, 20, and 1.
Damn, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. With 14, no playoff 21. Appearances and shit. No.
Hold on. But y'all, we gotta check that. We gotta check that because he was ranked the 6th best quarterback in the league. Right. So
that's why I'm looking like this. Like,
hold up. I did have a question for you. Can any one of y'all pull up the top 10 quarterback listings again? Real
top
fast?
10?
I don't even want to talk
just
about
the
that.
Top 10.
Yeah,
no. Just I'm not really talking about the list. I'm talking about the teams that they play for, right? And how many of those quarterbacks we don't have in the playoffs? In that top 10 list, how many we said not making the damn playoffs that's ranked that high? That's what my question is.
Hold on, let me see.
Well,
we know Lamar didn't make it to the playoffs.
No, they did. No,
they made it to the playoffs. Did they make it to the playoffs?
No,
I'm thinking about Joe Burrow.
They needed to win the game to make it to the playoffs. Yeah,
they didn't make it to the playoffs. Joe Burrow didn't make it to the playoffs.
Nope.
Yeah, he didn't play last year though.
Hold on, 20. He came back like at the very end.
He just keep getting hurt.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can find this gentleman.
Yeah, Chris. Troy Aikman had a Hall of Fame squad, exactly. But
yeah, we never even said that Jalen was freaking Troy Aikman, though. That's crazy.
But look, here's where the whole Troy Aikman and Jalen things. I was texting Game Time Brian, and I said, "Hey, Game Time," because who did I hear? I think I heard LB say it, and I said that Jalen and Troy. If you really think about it, they're literally the same person, right? If you look at Jalen's stats right now compared to Troy Aikman's stats, his first 7 years, like they're almost identical. Like,
Troy,
but I'm gonna say Troy.
You gotta have a caveat because he played more games. Jalen's played more like in the game. Like, here's the caveat:
Troy just better than Jalen, though.
Well, no, I'm not saying like anyone. I'm just saying like Jalen's numbers are comparable because Troy's never thrown for 4,000 yards. He doesn't have
that running game.
Yeah, that's my point. That's my point. So his numbers aren't like Troy Aikman's numbers aren't extravagant, and it didn't have to be because he had a run game, right? So my point was if Troy. What would you say about Troy Aikman if he was playing today? Because he would be playing the exact same way that Jalen is playing.
Right.
And I get your point. They would not be all this bravado about how many yards he throws and how, all of that. They wouldn't be saying, because they wasn't saying none of that stuff in the 90s. They wasn't saying any of that. And in fact, guys, I'm telling you, listen, because it's happening already. You're hearing some of these Dallas content creators already saying, I would much rather Dak throw for less yards and rerun the ball more. So what are you saying? You really want
more of a balanced
Dak
offense
to be like Jalen, how he plays.
Yeah.
One that you're criticizing, you really want your quarterback to play like him. Like, come on, let's stop playing games here. Let's stop playing games.
Right. They gotta build that damn team differently for that to happen, though.
Well, they're building it, but here's the thing, fellas. Look, let's get the record straight. Dallas has had a very productive off season. Right.
We did the draft together. They did.
They did some. Yeah, the whole everybody in the East drafted.
Everybody had a good
additions
on that draft.
Exactly, right? But here's the thing with Dallas, because they refused to pull the Band-Aid off with Dak, which they should have did like 3-4 years ago. Now you have some young talent. They should have whenever, right?
They should have been pulled the plug.
They should have been, because now you have some young talent coming in. Next year's draft, you're going to have some young talent coming in. Now you're wasting these young players years with a quarterback that can't get you over the hump. So when you do decide to get rid of him, right, now you're going to bring in some rookie scrub or some old veteran that you're going to be wasting time and spinning wheels trying to get to that Super Bowl. It's like, look, rip the Band-Aid off, bring in somebody new in here like we did with Jalen for Hurts. It was like, oh, Hurts, you're not that guy? Okay, bring him in here.
But they got somebody else. Damn right.
Yeah, we're not afraid to make no moves. If you fail, you fail. You have to do something like you always say, Leo. You got to show some movement. You have to be productive. Activity. You can't sit on a guy and pay him, make him the highest paid quarterback twice. And his production level is zero. There's no return on the investment
at all.
And it's crazy.
At all.
All right, here we go. Look at this, y'all. Hold on.
You got the list up?
Right. Bust it.
Oh, yeah.
So now, let's look at it. So,
I'm not sure I can see that shit.
You can't see it?
No, it's fine if y'all can. It's just fine if y'all
Wait
can.
a minute, hold on. There you go. There it is. So here's what I did. I asked. So it says, if you simply drop Troy Aikman in today's NFL without changing his playing style, his career passing yards will probably still be in the 35 to 40,000 range. But if you gave him today's rules, offensive philosophy, and 17 game seasons, he'd finish much higher. So his actual NFL career, he had 32,942 yards. Same player, modern rules, he'd be between 42 and 46,000. And a modern pass-heavy offense, he'd be somewhere between 50 and 56,000. And a modern elite offensive system like Shanahan, McVay, or Reed, he'd be at 58 to 62. Why the increase? Aikman played in one of the most run-heavy dynasties in NFL history. The Cowboys often leaned on Emmitt Smith, who was the NFL all-time leading rusher. Dallas frequently played with the lead thanks to an elite defense, reducing passing volume. Quarterbacks in the 90s faced much more physical pass coverage and fewer protections than today's quarterbacks. Aikman averaged about 393 pass attempts per 16-game season, while today's top quarterbacks routinely exceed 600 attempts. What if he played like today's elite quarterbacks? Aikman was extremely accurate, had excellent
anticipation,
and was one of the best play-action passers of his era. Those traits translate exceptionally well to today's NFL. a modern version of Aikman could realistically average between 43 and 4,700 passing yards per season, 28 to 35 touchdowns per season, higher completion percentage because of today's shorter passing game and receiver-friendly rules, over a 15-year career that works out to roughly 55 to 60,000 passing yards, between 375 to 425 touchdown passes. That's why many historians argue Aikman's raw statistics underrate how good he actually was. He
Yes, they
sacrificed
do.
personal numbers to run an offense built around winning championships rather than piling up passing yards. The estimate is that about 56,000 career passing yards is the most realistic projection if Troy Aikman entered the league today with the same talent but played in a modern offense. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Listen.
Yeah, his numbers will be higher,
And
just like
no
that
one
shit
is saying that. I'm not comparing Jalen to Troy Aikman, guys. I'm not doing that. Like Troy
What up,
Aikman is a
Eric? Oh, here,
Hall
young
of
bull.
Famer.
What up? What up?
He's a legend. Not doing that.
Right.
I'm just saying, just like look at the numbers, you know,
Right.
and the Eagles are comparable, even by Dallas fans, to those
To that
90s,
specific
to those
team,
90s specific teams. Run heavy.
Yup.
And they clown Jalen, but you won't clown
and great defenses.
And I've heard even some like Walker Wade say like Dak is better than Troy Aikman. It's like, dude, what are you smoking?
Man. No, man, you tripping. Troy Aikman, you know the Cowboys is my op, man, but I'm real as hell. Troy Aikman was one of them bulls, man.
Troy Aikman was a monster.
Troy Aikman was one of them fucking bulls, man.
Yeah,
just like Emmitt Smith was one of them bulls. Exactly. Just like Michael Irvin was one of them bulls. Jay Novacek or some wasn't they tight end and shit?
Jay
like
Novacek.
Who was,
yep.
Yeah, man, he was one of them damn bulls, man. They had one of the best offensive lines built, assembled at that time in that era too.
And what else did he have, Fells? Defense.
They had defense. They had a hell of a defense. Hell yeah.
Defense was crazy.
We just taking the clock back to the way football used to be played, and they build their teams like that today. Today's game, they don't build their teams like that. It's more pass heavy, like it said. It's more pass heavy. That's why the running backs wasn't getting paid because they was throwing the ball. You started needing running backs that could run out the backfield and catch the ball. So it was more of a passing philosophy when they changed it. They changed it for the defense where they made it where the defensive players had a little box. They got a little box. Like it's only like this big where you could actually hit the quarterback today. Back in the day, you could fuck them quarterbacks up, man. They ain't had no little box like that.
So you know look at this. So look at this. It says here, Leo, Jalen Hurts is actually a much tougher comparison because his value isn't driven solely by passing. He's one of the NFL's premier dual threat quarterbacks. So judging him by passing volume alone understates his impact. Here's where they think he fits if he continues on his current trajectory, right? So in comparison to Troy Aikman, you know what I'm saying, Jared Goff, Matthew Stafford, Jalen Hurts would if he continues on this path, he'll end up with between 42 and 50,000 passing yards, right?
Right.
But he'll also end up with between 8 to 10,000 career rushing
yards too.
Jared Goff, in terms of rushing yards, Troy Aikman is less than 1,000.
Right.
And Jared Goff is minimal. Matthew Stafford is minimal. So why fewer passing yards? Hurts' game is built around balance. The Eagles are committed to running the football. Mm-hmm. Hurts contributes hundreds of rushing yards every season. Designed quarterback runs and scrambles, reduce passing attempts. His rushing ability often replaces short passing plays. As a result, he doesn't need to throw 650 to 700 passes a year like some high-value pocket passers. What makes Hurts special, if Hurts stays healthy, and plays another decade or more, realistically, a realistic career could look like 45 to 50,000 passing yards, 8 to 10,000 rushing yards, 350 to 400 passing touchdowns, and 100 plus rushing touchdowns. Those combined numbers would make him one of the most productive offensive quarterbacks in NFL history. The historical comparison, Hurts is closer to quarterbacks like Steve McNair, who was a more prolific runner, Cam Newton, more accurate and efficient as a passer. So Hurts is more accurate and efficient as a passer. Russell Wilson during his prime with more design rushing, and Josh Allen, but slightly less pass heavy, more balanced offense. Where he finishes all time, if Hurts plays at a Pro Bowl level into his late 30s, they project he'd be somewhere between top 20 and 25 all-time in passing yards, top 3 all-time in quarterback rushing yards, and one of the greatest dual-threat quarterbacks the NFL has seen. One more point. If the Eagles eventually shift toward a more pass-oriented offense later in Hurts' career, as many teams do as a quarterback gains experience, his passing total could climb into the 50 to 50,000 yard range while still maintaining elite rushing production. That would put him in exceptionally rare company because very few quarterbacks have combined that level of passing with that much rushing.
Right.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's
what I'm saying? There you go. You know what I mean? So if we're going to, like when we're talking about, like when we're not saying Hurts is better than Aikman.
No, not saying that at all.
GPT ain't saying that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But what we are saying is that we see the similarities. You know what I'm saying? But no one is saying that Hurts is better than Aikman. It's just, hey, y'all had Emmitt Smith. We got Saquon Barkley. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all had Jay Novacek. We got Dallas Goedert. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had Michael Irvin. We got Devontae Smith and had AJ Brown at one point. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all had their defense was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So is ours.
Yeah.
So and we were about to break the record for the most sacks in a season. So it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Hold on for a second. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Art McQueen is in the building.
Big Art.
What up, Art?
Leo,
what up, my brother?
What
Drew,
up,
fellas, how y'all doing, man?
What's up, brother?
Good. We're up here doing what we're doing is we're trying to, we're trying to calm these Cowboy fans and calm them down, saying, hey, ain't nobody say that Jalen was better than Troy. We're just saying we see the similarities here. You know what I'm saying? So why is it
in production?
So why is it that y'all telling us that we have a super team, but y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's not
and
what
y'all didn't.
Yeah.
Well, Leo, they say we got a super team, but when it comes to ranking our guys, they're all like mediocre at best. So what's that about?
Exactly. What's that about, right? So this is
individually they're ass, but all together they're a super team. I'm just not understanding that.
That doesn't make sense, Art.
I love this.
Neither, Art.
Shardy McFroggy said, "Hit that like button like Dez Bryant hits teammate."
Damn.
Oh shit.
Shardy, that's
right.
Hey y'all, look, do me a favor, y'all.
Right.
For real, thank you, Shardy. But yes,
indeed.
Hit that like button, y'all, please.
Yeah,
and if you're inclined, look in the description. You will see the links to Eagles Drew. You will see his channel, King BB, and the Eagles Collective Podcast. I got all their links in the description. Going on over there too, and make sure y'all sub up with them. Okay, please do that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all do that because that's our tip jar. That's how, you know what I'm saying. Again, y'all know what it is. We trying to get that algorithm. Sir. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? So that we
thank y'all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Thank y'all for that too. Thank y'all.
All right. So I'm gonna do something that I had not done before. But I think it's I want to because I just think that I just
hey, hold up real quick. 1980s in here. What's going on? 1980.
Hey, man,
back in 1980, man.
Hold on, 1980, bruh.
Yes, sir.
1980. It's been wild, man.
Tonight, man. We need you in here tonight, man.
Yeah, man. It's been wild, bro. It's been wild.
What? I did not. Again, I did not. Hold on.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
Old school style. Just become a member, my brother, and the
what's
link
up,
will come
old
up
school?
in the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to old school style.
Come on through.
Let me get up in the video and talk to these guys. I tell you what, old school. I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna put this in here. This is for 1980 and for old school. Old school, you come on in here too. Just those two, y'all. Old school and 1980. You know what I'm saying? That's who this link is for. You know what I'm saying?
Come on in here. Come say hi, 1980. Come say what's up,
old school.
Man.
No, you all good, 1980.
Yeah, 1980. Come on in here. Old school, you too.
Going up here, old school.
So bring it on in here, man.
Hey, he said something funny. He said enough talk about that VHS. Let's talk about the 4K.
right.
Because if there's anybody that I think who is actually qualified to have this conversation and to talk about this, you know what I'm saying? Is John? Are you old school? Just hit me. Give me a thumbs up if you're old school, John, because that's what it comes up as.
Okay.
I don't want to put nobody in here that's not supposed to be in here, because you know how people get. You know what? Fuck it. What up, John?
What's going on?
Are you old school?
I'm old school.
Okay. What's happening, brother?
What's going down?
School? Ain't too much.
So I'm such an Eagles fan that when the Lincoln Financial Field opened, I said either put up or shut up. I went down to Lincoln Financial, applied. I was working for the Philadelphia Eagles as an usher in the 200 section. Ooh. And boy, did I see some badass games. 4th and 26.
Freddie Mitchell.
Brian Dawkins lighting up Algie Crumpler. Got to see that game.
Classic.
You was there for that too.
Yeah. I heard that hit up in the 200 section.
El Yepa.
Yeah, I know you could. I know you did.
And I live in Allentown. If anybody knows.
Okay.
So I was driving down every game.
Yeah, you're not far at all.
And then I moved to San Antonio, Texas, and I had to hear all this talk from the Cowboy fans for the 10 years I lived there. Oh, this is my year. This is my year. Man, you have no years. The only years you have were in history books.
Right.
And but see, here's the thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, like we were just talking about how, you know, like yesterday and today, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got some Cowboy fans who are saying that we think that Jalen Hurts is better than Troy Aikman. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
I know better than I'm an Eagles fan and I know better than that. I don't know about that one right there. That's a stretch. I wouldn't co-sign that. You know what I'm saying?
I was listening to that. I mean, you have to look at you can't base it off of stats. You really can't base it off anything. It's two different games. If we're going to do that, let's start talking about basketball, LeBron versus Michael Jordan. And that hate there, like, oh, LeBron's better than Jordan. In the meantime, you're wearing those Air Jordans there. Come on now. Like, let's get real here. Like, the hate.
Yeah, no one wears bronze, bro.
I mean, what are we going to go back? Are we going to start doing, like, Terry Bradshaw? Are we going to start doing, like, old school Eagles? Are we going to, I'm like, you got to stay within the time frame where we're talking about. Like, if we're going to talk about, you know, oh man, I can't even think off the top of my head right now. With you know, outside the league right now.
We know where you coming from. Yeah, we got you.
Let's like, it's just so much hate. Like I just read that one of the rankings from ESPN, they just put Smitty at 22. Like really?
Yeah, which is nasty.
Yeah, I seen that. That's crazy.
That's nasty work. They put Devontae Adams as the 10th best wide receiver.
Man, I would love to hear those 21 that came in front of him. I would love to know their names
That's
because
crazy.
there ain't
Work.
no way in hell there's 21 guys that are better than Schmitty right now.
Yeah,
No chance.
I'm not saying Schmitty is top 10 right now.
No.
But to put Devontae Adams in front of Schmitty,
that's disrespectful all the way around.
That's mad disrespectful.
There's an argument for him being in that top 10. At the bottom of it, probably, but there's an argument even for that. So to be in the 20s, I mean, you're crazy. That's ridiculous.
I can see him top 15, Art. I can see him top 15.
Yeah, I think right now with the fact that he's just about to be the number one, and he hasn't had his own time yet besides that first year. It's fair to say probably 15, maybe top 10, like scratching it of 15. But he's gonna smash through that and be easily, I think, top 7 to top 8 by the time this season's over. And I think a lot of people will agree about it too. You know why? At the end of the day, they're gonna agree about it because one, they're trying to put Jalen down. So, oh yeah, Schmitty's top 7, top. You know what I mean? So that's one part they're gonna do. They try to blow some smoke up Schmitty's ass because they're gonna be trying to put Jalen down. But you see them now, 22 and 17. So I just want that same energy to be kept. Please don't come back and say it's some kind of super team later when we're kicking everybody's asses. Because remember, ranked 22nd and 17th. That ain't no damn super team. What, Leo? Text me. What kind of super team has a number 17 quarterback and a number 22 first wide receiver? That ain't no damn super team. So I don't want to hear nothing about that when we start kicking their ass. At all.
In old school, here's why I don't believe the whole super team crap. If you guys remember doing the Super Bowl run, right? All throughout the playoffs, almost every analyst picked against the Eagles. Right?
Yep.
There was no mention of super team. They thought they thought the Packers was going to beat the Eagles. They thought who did play in the second round was
Rams.
The Rams. Yeah. They really thought the Rams was going to win, and then they picked Washington for the upset, and then in the Super Bowl we already know. So they didn't start talking Super Bowl until after we won the Super Bowl. That's when they start talking super team stuff.
That super team, you know what happens with that super team? Nobody gets credit. You see what I'm saying? So you can't, why they do that is because then you can't individually give anybody credit because, it's a super team. Because you try to break it down, Jalen Hurts, man, nah, he's just a part of the team. Oh, Devontae Smith, nah, he's a part of the team. So what the hell are we talking about? We can't give nobody credit. No one gets anything. We just call it a super team and we just keep pushing. What? Yep. These are the same people that said we wouldn't even get into the end zone in the Super Bowl. That were the same team. That were the same people that came back when Jalen Hurts won it. And we're talking about how he was just along for the ride. Well, wait a minute. You just said he wasn't even going to be able to score and he went nuclear and you said he was there for the ride. So what is it? You see what I'm saying? Either you got to stick to one side. You either got to stick to these cats are ass and they ain't going to win nothing, or you got to stick to this is a super team and they're going to win the whole thing. You can't keep back and flipping to make sure that nobody gets any credit. They're very slick about it.
But see, here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought, and I'll be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really honestly thought that we were past this. You know what I'm saying? I really like in terms of these rankings and his listing and all that other stuff. That I really thought that. Okay, because I'm just like, hey, I just saw Devontae Smith's workout video, and I saw the video with Saquon and all these other guys out. They went to Orlando. The wide receivers went to Orlando with Jalen. And then Saquon got together too and did something locally here, you know what I'm saying, or wherever they was at. Then you got Lane Johnson with his O-line thing that he does with players from all over the league, you know what I'm saying, up in Oklahoma. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, hey, personally, I just think that looking at what I see, Devontae looks, he looked like he put on some muscle. Shit. Cooper DeJean, working out with Saquon, and it looked like he put on some, shit, you could look at his arms and see. Who else? You know who else put on some muscle too? Motherfucking Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter put on some weight too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So but take Travis Hunter out of the conversation. To me, again, I'm a big believer in, now, you got guys who it looks to me like, based off of what I see, the activity, these guys look like they're coming into this season pumped. You know what I'm saying? I'm
literally.
So that's where I was at. But then you got these cowboy content creators telling everybody we think that Jalen Hurts is better than Troy Aikman, and I'm like, wait, what? Where'd that come from? And who said that? You know what I'm saying? They need to be popped. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said that. And so that's how we ended up on here. And the way they got the people that they got ahead of, like now it's like, okay, you listen to these stats, and then you listen to what some of these, these talking heads are saying, who are Cowboys content creators, and it's like every day, the things that, remember when 1980 came up in here, y'all? Remember the things that he was saying? They're right. Like they're really keeping them right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Command Sergeant Major Fells with the $20 super chat. He said they're really mad at they're really mad at Howie for doing his job better than most of the GMs in the league. You try to build your team to win the Super Bowl, period. Y'all mad at the wrong people. That is correct. Their value system is just all
that's true. Up. That's true. Very true.
Thank you, Fells, for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But their value system is totally screwed up. So therefore, it's like, okay, come on, y'all. What are we doing? Hey, y'all.
Leo, it seems like they don't even watch our games, to be honest with you. If you really sit and listen to them when they try to give their excuses on why Jalen isn't a top guy, why Schmitty and all these guys aren't, one of the best. It sounds like bullshit. It sounds like they didn't even watch our games. Like they were just at the end of the game, they just went, watched that scoreboard. They come back and then they give their full opinion based on a scoreboard. That ain't going to get you nowhere. The only thing that's going to do is end up giving people misinformation. And now people are running around like, oh, Jalen Hurts isn't like that, because they're not watching. And they told him he's not like that. He's not even watching. So the whole.
Are you in the Matrix?
Yeah.
Sounds like he's on a cell phone.
Yeah. He might be on the cell phone.
But I want to talk about Howie. Like the first thing is I know Eagle fans, it's like a 50-50 shot. You got the 50 that say Howie's the man, Howie's could do no wrong, and then you got the other 50 that say, oh man, you know what? He's trash. Look who he's given up. Why did we get rid of LaShawn McCoy for a guy named Kiko? Like, you got to look at the bigger picture.
But that wasn't Howie though. That was when Howie was banished. That was all the tip.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's what some people forget too. And when you look at the bigger picture, look what he's done to build where we're at. And he's very good at what he does. He pulls those sneaky things that you're like, damn, how does he do that? Like, I swear that man has an MBA with a finance degree, because he knows what he's doing. He knows how to put those numbers up there and get the people that we want, the people that we need.
Right.
I mean,
that's
overall,
how Tremaine Roseman.
Yeah,
Howie's the man.
Yeah,
that's right. Too.
Yeah, that's where the difference. That's one of the differences. You know what I'm saying? And let me just say this, because I want to make sure that I'm clear about this too, old school, and that is, Acho was right. You can't put all of it on Jerry.
No,
because you know what I'm saying. They have drafted well over these past 30 years.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? For the most part, they have drafted well. You know what I'm saying? It's It, you know, like, but there comes a point where you can't blame the owner. You can't blame the GM, even though they're the same person. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame the front office. You know what I'm saying? That was not the owner or the front office who ran too long before the clock ran out. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, especially when I listen to 1980, you know what I'm saying? His thing is competency, be it in game or within the front office. There has to be a good mesh of competency. When everybody was teasing and pointing out that Just Scotland is gone, oh, AJ Brown is gone, oh, what are y'all going to do? And we're just sitting back on, yeah, but we still got Howie.
Exactly.
We still got Howie. You know what I'm saying?
And that wide receiver room right now, I mean,
I saw that, Tiffany.
Oh my goodness gracious. That wide receiver group is just crazy right now. I mean, you got Hollywood Brown that could easily go off. I mean, he's not the speed that he once was, but he's got his hands. So I call him the mini Jason Avant. I think he's going to go off.
I think when you look at you got Hollywood Brown, who doesn't have to be the man.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You got Dontavian Wicks, who does not have to be the man. You know what I'm saying? You got Mekhi Lemon, who's coming in as a rookie into a receiver room that has the likes of them plus Devontae Smith, and then you got two guys who've been on the team for 2 years, Johnny Wilson and Darius Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Plus whoever else they're going to be. You know, like to your point. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that wide receiver group. You know what I'm saying? I know it's there's no AJ Brown, but don't talk like we're devoid of talent. And let's move off that wide receiver group and let's talk about the running back room. Shit.
Oh yeah.
Tank. You know what I'm saying?
Pierce.
Damian Pierce. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't like these guys ain't some slouches. And then let's talk about our tight ends. Dallas Goedert, Eli Stowers. What's the youngin we got? The UDFA that I can't wait to see. Devon.
Yeah.
Oh man, the dude from where did he come from? Not Alabama. That was the guy that was the DB.
No, I think he came.
I can't think of his name. I'm having a brain fart, y'all. I'm sorry. And real quick. Just so we don't get before we go any further, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. From Ole Miss. Thank you. Not her.
Ole Miss.
Yeah, from Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? But I want to let everybody know tonight's going to be a short one tonight. Like I'm my cutoff time is at 11 o'clock because I have to get up early in the morning. I got a road trip tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
A long road trip. I'm going to go see my little one at camp. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I know we've been, me and the missus have been having fun and everything, being kidless and everything like that. But at the end of the day, I miss his little ass. You know what I'm saying?
Of course you
do. And I know he's heavy. Like like when we talked on the phone last week, the first thing he asked me was like, "Dad, how many subscribers do you have? And how's it going with it?" He wanted to know what was happening with the bird section and stuff like that. So I want to say, because I know he's going to watch this later and I want to shout him out, but Langston, you know what I'm saying? Dad misses you. Daddy misses you so much. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow. And we'll talk about everything. And I'll let everybody on the bird section know how you're doing. Okay, son? But I can't wait. And I missed you. I have missed you. You know what I'm saying? That being said, mommy and daddy been having fun though.
That's what it's about.
You know me, son. I keep it a buck, okay? You know what I'm saying? But we do miss you. This house does not work without you and LJ. So we love you. We can't wait. I ain't gonna front y'all. I miss my son. I miss him. I miss his little ass. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to see him. That's why I'm shutting this down early tonight. So I can hop my black ass in the bed and get up early in the morning and hit the road with the missus, you know what I'm saying? And we going to go see my son, But yeah, guys, I mean, I'm just, at this point, it's like, like we're what? How many days now? 13 days. You know what I'm saying?
Right
13 days from training camp. You know, so there you go. And once that happens, then I believe that this is that part where the all season gets hard because there's not much to talk about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, except for when we get these ridiculous, projection lists and stuff like that, and it's like, wait, hold up, you a guy who went, what was it again? 14 and
14, 20 and 1
and 2 years. Did you know that, old school? Did you know that?
Yep. I've been listening to so much banter, both on YouTube.
11. Thank you, Tiffany.
ESPN. It's the hate right now. This is kind of like mimicking 2017 when we went and won that first Super Bowl, and just like our boy Jason Kelsey said, the hungriest dog runs the fastest, and they put everybody down. I mean, even said it on the steps of the art museum. I mean, he just went off on.
Oh, you talking about Michael Irvin?
No, I'm talking about Jason Kelsey when we won the Super Bowl, and he went off that on the first Super Bowl, and he was just going list by list how this person doesn't have it, this person's too old, this person's too slow. It's just mimicking
how he's in the closet.
Yep, how he's in the closet. I mean, come on, man. It's let's let these guys hit the turf day one, game one. I'm not even talking preseason because that's just a waste if you ask me, but you got to get them warmed up, and how that rolls. But overall, I do think the Eagles have a good squad. I've seen it before where they were good on paper, but for me, I've always said, let's see how they play. We got some new chips in here, got some old chips out. I know safety is going to be a killer for us on defense, but I think our offensive line,
that's my number one concern right there. Right there,
yep.
Old school. My number one concern, the health of of everybody on the offensive line. That's my number one concern. What are
Lane,
go ahead.
I was going to say Lane Johnson missing almost half the year practically. Juergens was in and out. Dickerson, I think he was just worried about buying that brand new tractor he bought to cut the grass. I'm like, come on, man. Like, did you cut your hand? Just run some damn dirt on that damn shit. You better go play some damn football and earn that money you're getting from us. Like, I don't know. This past year was kind of hard to watch, but after a Super Bowl, there's always that lull year. Everybody's like, oh, they're going to do well. I'm like, pump the brakes. We're not the Patriots. I hate to put that out there, but the Patriots, I don't know what their recipe was. If it was Kraft, it was just Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I do think we have a good squad, and I'm sure the listeners will pretty much say that too. That overall, it's going to be a fun year. I'm interested to see what Barkley can do as well. As long as that line stays healthy, I could easily see him breaking another 2K. And I said that in the chat. I said I could project easily seeing Hurts and seeing 1K and Barkley hitting 2K, and maybe even Smitty getting a stack of yards and receiving. So it'll be neat to see what this offense can do with Sean Mannion. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but I think Mannion is I don't know. I haven't really.
When I look at when I researched him and everything like that, it puts me in the Kellen Moore thought process, because again, former quarterback who played in the league, who's not that many years removed from, what I'm saying, and real quick, shout out to Kid Cowboy in the building, and
what's up, Kid Cowboy?
You know what I'm saying? And he asked a good point, because I said this. He said, why didn't they let Lampkin get no burn? Because Kevin Patullo didn't understand what kind of car he had. You know what I'm saying? He didn't understand that, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't know how to drive stick, and we gave him a Ferrari. You see what I'm saying? So that was the problem, and he didn't understand how all the parts worked and what he could, mix and match with. But he is someone. Lampkin is someone that I'm actually I've pointed out on a number of occasions. Like I just want to see what all the fuss was about and why Sean McVay is so pissed off with the Eagles over Lampkin. You know what I'm saying? Because everything, and mind you, like from everything that I've been hearing about this guy, you know what I'm saying? It's like, really, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like 5'11", 6 foot, but
yeah,
the dog. And I'm like, really? Like, oh, I can't. On the O-line, everybody on the O-line is like 6'5", 6'6", 6'4", 6. We got a dude that's like 6'8", 6'9", something like that.
Yeah,
that's 5'11", 290 pounds on the Eagles website.
Right. And for some odd reason, you know what I'm saying, he is so good that the
Rams are pissed.
The Rams are pissed at the Eagles. I guess we did something. We like violated some unwritten rule over Willie Lampkin. You know what I'm saying?
Took him off the practice squad.
Right. We took him off the practice squad, and now Sean McVay and them is pissed off with the Philadelphia Eagles for doing it. And I don't understand why.
I'm the type of where I say, let him be pissed.
Agreed.
Put up or shut up. You're going to see us in what? Week 2, week 3? Let's see what you can do.
Week 4.
Week 4. You're coming to our house.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what you can do.
Right. Fix it.
I mean, granted, now when I see a Willie Lampkin, I'm 6'1", and if I tell you how much I weigh, I could have easily been on the line. I'm about 400 pounds. I don't look like it, but I could easily play on the front line with the Eagles. So
what is it about this dude? Right?
Exactly.
Right. I mean, like even when you say like in that comparison, that makes me that even makes me go, well, what the fuck is it then? Like agility. What the fuck is this guy?
He's probably got really good agility. At guard, I mean, you got to be able to pull. If you're doing a jet sweep to the right or if he's the right guard or the left guard, you got to be able to pull fast, because you got, say, somebody else could easily, like Juergens or anybody else, come running up your ass. And I mean, imagine him, and then there's Mailata right behind him. I'm like, you better run. You better take somebody out. You better dive at somebody's feet.
But
you're right. I haven't seen him play, just like you said. I'm interested to see how he does. I mean, they have him listed pretty deep in the depth chart. They have him listed as a center still on ESPN. But hey, usually the centers are pretty small too anyways, but we really need a dog at center since we lost Jason Kelce. I mean, he was just a dog there at the center. I mean, that man could pull. He could run up the field and block out a safety, and that far deep. That's pretty amazing for a lineman.
Shit, man. Aaron Donald said that Jason Kelce gave him the most trouble. You know what I'm saying? He was like, because someone asked him like, what team gave you the most trouble, whatever. He's like, Philadelphia Eagles. He was like, Jason Kelce with his fast ass. He was always around, and he like, nah, man, we ain't gonna let you fuck up the great game for us. And he's like, man, you guys can do. They doing fine. He's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? So again, you know what I'm saying? You're right. Now, Tiffany Simpson asked, like, have you seen what Washington is planning on doing for a quarterback? No. What are they planning on doing for a quarterback, Tiffany? Y'all know? Any of y'all know?
Well, I heard
Jaden Daniels, as far as I know, Leo.
But I heard he's still like nursing that arm.
Yo, I saw the interview he did where he said he still has PTSD from the injury.
Yeah.
I don't think
he got his ass beat, so I'm not surprised.
Right. Hey, listen, like he said that, he can't even look at it. Linda Kanye said Dallas is putting themselves in the Super Bowl already, signed no significant free agents, and coming off of 2 years of under 500 records, and the most undisciplined in the NFL, most penalties and turnovers.
You can't say
we don't even be talking Super Bowl, and these cats do. I mean, what are we talking about? They're not even close to what we got, and we not over here even talking like they be talking. I don't know where they get this shit from, really, like for real.
But
Super Bowl?
every year for them is in the Super Bowl. They could go 0 forever, and next year's their year. Come on, man. Let's be realistic. But that's what us Eagle fans do. We know how to be realistic, but we're also the most football intelligent about not just our players and our team, but we know other teams and their players. I think they're in their own bubble, because I saw that living in Texas, that they're just in their own tunnel of just, it's the Cowboys and there's no other teams. I'm like, y'all have to take a look at what's going around the league, because especially that year, the first year we went to the Super Bowl, they were hating hard, and I'm like, I don't know what you're hating on. If you don't like us, beat us. I don't know what else there is to say.
Shardy McFrog, you ain't right. Shardy McFrog said, can't wait to see chase them down in preseason. So old school. That's I said we're gonna start a chant called you know what I'm saying? Because we want to see him get some playing time in the preseason. You know what I'm saying?
Down.
Yeah, because I just want to see what I'm coming to get you. You know what I'm saying? That's all he can do right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Clint just like, hey, you see the ball right there? Yeah, go get him. The guy with the ball, go get him. Okay, coach. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna go out there and probably fuck somebody up. Have you seen this dude? You know what I'm saying? It's like shit.
You gotta just treat him like the water boy right now, Leo. Like, you see that guy, go get him.
Go get him. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's Bobby Boucher right there. You know what I'm saying? Uar Boucher. You know what I'm saying? He's Uar Boucher. Like
Uar Boucher. Yeah.
Yeah. Go get him.
I want to see that kid we got from Georgia too. The guard, Micah Morris.
Morris. Yeah,
I want to see him too, but
Morris and Bell.
He's a rogue guy. Bell too, but Morris, he's a road grader, man. That dude he's nasty.
Really?
Tape on him. Nasty guy.
He's listed at 6'5", 334 pounds.
Yes.
So
6'5", 330.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, that's a unit.
But he's coming from Georgia, and if anybody knows anything about college football, Georgia's where they produce half of the best running backs ever produced. So,
yeah.
I mean, so he was on the line. Obviously, without a good front line, you're not running shit. So I always look at that stuff. If they're coming from Georgia, like a running back or a line, I'm like, okay, I see what they're doing. They're just trying to bolster that line. And I'm not hating in any way, shape, or form. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I don't hate it at all.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, we got to win in the trenches before we can start saying, Hurts is going to run 1,000. And, that's the one thing everybody forgets. That, the fun part of, scoring 100-yard touchdown on a pass. Come on, you got to give it up to the front line. Like, the trenches is where it's at, but everybody seems to forget. So it's what.
No, you're right. And the thing is that and we keep saying it, but it's true. But Fells brought up the point that this was done. This was built over a period of years, plural.
Because remember, Leo, O-line and D-line isn't a sexy pick, so most teams aren't wanting to do it because it's not going to get your fan base super excited when you pick a fucking O-lineman in the first round. We did that for years, and we were like, damn, I wish we're going to grab that wide receiver this year. We're going to grab a corner. We ended up grabbing O-line or D-line. Okay, it is what it is. But that ended up building the O-line and D-line and made us the powerhouse that we are now. See, they're wanting to go for the sexy picks, which is wide receiver, which is quarterback, which is, skilled positions, But those aren't the positions that are going to get you what you need at the end of the day sometimes,
But see, that's the thing, though. Come on, man. What the fuck? That's the problem with Jayden Daniels. That's what we were saying you need to do with Jayden Daniels. If the decision making and all that shit with him. You know what I'm saying? Look at what they did. They fucked that dude up. That's the coaching's. That's the coach's fault. The GM's fault. Y'all knew that motherfucker wasn't healthy, and y'all still put his ass out there, and then he got fucked up even more. You know what I'm saying? And now he's sitting there suffering from PTSD over getting hurt. He won't even look at what happened to him.
And it's funny too because it's the same team that's just annihilated the shit out of RG3. I would have loved to see what he could have done in his career.
Yeah,
bro, they're right on their way to doing the same shit with Jaden.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And you know what? Old school to your point, because truth be told, you know what I'm saying? Truth be told, I do think that we were cheated out of I do think the league, not we, the league was cheated out of not getting a healthy RG3. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't put it in there. Like I really thought, I was like, oh shit, this dude gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
right.
I really thought that. I was like, oh, but they kept fucking him up, and I'm like,
and his football IQ was off the charts.
Yes.
Like, so when you listen to him, like when he's a commentator, I'm like, God damn, listen to him talk. Like he's almost like what's that boy from Dallas? Like named Tony Romo.
Yeah.
As much as I hated playing, watching the Eagles play against him.
I like him as a commentator, though.
He's a great commentator.
Yeah, he's a great commentator.
Yeah.
I was going to bring up Art's point, like when we drafted first round offensive lineman. Yeah, I remember that one pick that we had, and it was a bust and a half. Danny Watkins, the firefighter.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
That guy was a bust.
I remember that.
That was a bust, and I was like, "What are we doing here? What are we doing here?" But again, sometimes, until they hit the field and start playing, you don't know what they're going to produce. So
Howie didn't start cooking in the draft until what, 2021?
When he came back.
Yeah.
After he was banished by Chip and them.
Before that, there was a lot of bad picks, man. So
a lot of bad picks. He got it together.
A lot of bad picks.
And I think
learned.
he got smart.
Like I remember people were trying to say keep Howie Roseman as the GM because we like him. We like how he does the numbers, but get someone in there that can draft. That's what the word was out there, And even until a couple of years ago, they were still saying that.
Yeah.
And have y'all heard? You know what I'm saying? The news that there's some talk. There's some trade talk. Justin Jefferson going to the Raiders. Potentially.
Oh wow.
To the Raiders.
Yep.
Raiders.
Reunited with Clint Kubiak. Yep. That's the talk now. They're not saying it's going to happen.
The Raiders damn near killed Devontae Adams, man. Those hospital balls they were throwing him. Oh my god. He literally said on live television, he's like, "You don't get me out of here, I'm literally gonna get killed." I was like, oh my god.
I don't know if I'd do that if I was Minnesota though.
I don't know.
They need that one. They need that wide receiver run because that boy they got from Arizona, that QB, I don't know. I don't think he's all that great. He's short. When he goes under huddle or he goes under center, he's going to look real tiny.
You talking about Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Murray, he ball out, man. With all those weapons, he'll ball out.
Yeah, but
bro, I love watching that dude run around though. It's so hilarious.
They say he looks like a baby with a dirty diaper. When he run.
Oh, you're wrong for that one, Leo.
You know what I'm saying? But
is that an ooh-ah moment?
Yeah, right. So, but here's the thing. Old school, you ain't shit.
I keep it real, man. I'll keep it funny as a motherfucker up in here.
That's funny.
But what I will say is that maybe Minnesota is looking at things the way I said Dallas ought to be thinking in terms of when you look at, like they're looking at Justin now and they're saying, first of all, Sam Darnold going to the Seahawks, you know what I'm saying, and winning the Super Bowl, I think that might have broke him. Honestly, I think that might have broke him. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, he was doing really well with him. You know what I'm saying? But then, two, he leaves and then he goes and wins the Super Bowl. it will probably be like I'm thinking his talent and everything has been wasted for a number of years in Minnesota. So Minnesota, do him a favor and trade him and trade him now so that you can go get you a nice little trade, a nice haul of picks and players.
Yeah.
Because they got people on that team on the Raiders that you could use. You know what I'm saying? Y'all they got people on there. And they got
defense is good too, man. They had a good defense.
Yeah,
the Vikings got a good defense.
Leo, neither of those teams are a player or two away, though. So those guys need like half the world to.
I was going to say Minnesota needs a needs a lot.
That's one. Yeah, they need a lot.
I think the Vikings just need a solid. If they had a decent quarterback, they have weapons. They have a run game. Yep. Like defense is solid. They just need a quarterback.
That's true.
Yeah, even without Grenard now, because they were pissed.
I mean, Kirk Cousins used to let it rip over there, and they still wasn't doing shit.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Flores, the DC is, he's a good DC, man. That dude he's nice.
Oh, blind. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And his court case is going through. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Yeah. The NFL lost that appeal. Judge was like, "Yo, y'all got to go to hell no, y'all got to go to court. I'm sick of this shit. Y'all keep trying to delay this shit."
Good.
It ain't working. So now they're like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Laura Vaughn is in the building. Shout out to Smoke Laws in the building. Kid Cal.
What up, Lord Vaughn?
The Flying Mine is here. You know what I'm saying?
Lord Vaughn be cooking, man. I'm telling you. He's on.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, y'all, like I said, you know what I'm saying? This was going to be a short night for me because, like I said, I got to get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And I want to start winding things down. So, with that being said, old school, this is your first time here, man. So I want to give you the first chance to go ahead and give us your closing statement. Say whatever you want to say before we walk up out of here. Go ahead, bro.
All right, man. First off, thanks for having me. Hope I can come back again. I'm always down. I love talking birds. I got my 3-year-old. He's already singing the fight song. So,
I like it.
Yeah, train him up right.
Any football, I don't care if it's middle school, high school, college, UFL, FXFL, whatever FL. He's Eagles football, or he'll say fly Eagles fly.
That's it.
So
I like that.
Got to train him up right. It's I helped create an Eagles squad. Hopefully somebody from the San Antonio Eagles squad is because we had 5 people get together on an Eagles Facebook group. We were talking, hey, why isn't there anybody in San Antonio meeting up for the Birds?
Oh, you're in San Antonio.
Well, I'm in Allentown now, but I lived there for 10 years. So got a divorce, moved back home where I'm from. But they're about 1,000 people deep now in that group now.
Oh wow!
And
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
San Antonio?
San Antonio's got a squad.
They
got a lot of people out there, and man,
it's the same thing in Atlanta too. The same thing in Atlanta.
Out here too. Large contingency out here.
You could tell the difference between who was from Philly or who was from around Philly, Eagle fans, or San Antonio Eagle fans. Because when I would talk to them, they would be like, I hate the Cowboys so much. I loved the Birds at the time, and I just picked the Eagles and stuck with them. And when we won the first Super Bowl, the Philly Eagle fans were crying their eyes out like we were, like our firstborn was just out. So, but overall, it's fun to be around Eagle fans because we're not talking about politics. We're not talking about bullshit that's going on in our lives.
Yeah.
I'm literally got a cigar in my hand. I'm always got a cigar in my hand talking Birds football. I'm in my cigar room right now. I got my Eagles recliners. I got Eagles all around this room, and it's Eagles all the time. And I'd love to come back. If you send me an invite, I'd be down. I'd love to talk. I like to get in a little bit of stats, but overall, I love.
Hey man, become a channel member, man. It's only $2.
Okay.
It's only $2, and you'll get the link right before. You'll have you go to the community tab. The community tab. Put the link up at least 30 to 15 to 30 minutes before I go live. Sometimes I'll fuck up and forget and just go back while we're live and put it on there. But you know what I'm saying? For the most part, yo, shout out again. Hey, take it easy, Kid Cowboy. On your way out, make sure you hit the like button for me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hit those like buttons. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get that shit up for me, please. You know, this is again, that's our tip jar and everything like that. Matter of fact, go ahead, old school. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problems, man. I see some Cowboy fans in here. Are they talking that shit when they come in here? Are they?
Well, yeah, and then
like
for the most part, they do, but not. I mean, first of all, like, all right. So the rule here is that this is an Eagles channel, but it's not an Eagles safe space. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when your team is up and you're winning and everything like that, you got the stage. Like you have you know what I'm saying? You're King Dingaling as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one thing, you know. Oh, the second thing is I don't have any moderators, so I don't give out wrenches or anything like that. I learned that lesson going on other content creators pages because you give wrenches to people and some folks go crazy with that shit and just start muting folks for no odd reason and then you know you got to go back and unmute it or whatever it is that they do. You know what I'm saying? Silencing folks. I just don't want. I don't want that. I want everybody. Everybody is welcome. It's just a matter of being respectable and everything like that. I've had a few folks.
I was a moderator for a little bit, but they were saying I was too light. I was on the opposite end of that spectrum where people were getting in and they're like, why didn't you get rid of them? They're just sitting there talking shit and causing ruckus.
Listen, we you know, and Drew and Fells will tell you, you know what I'm saying, and Art, they'll tell you. We have a few in here that we have to we give a lot more grace than normal, you know what I'm saying? Because we try to work with them and everything like that. Y'all know who I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Leo's got that patience, bro. I would personally boot their ass, but
yeah, I try. I don't want to be quick on the draw. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, because I know
sometimes they come in and they're not all the way on fuckery, you know?
Right. And then on top of that, I want to give them the opportunity to the few times, and it's only you can count on one hand a number of times I've had to kick someone out of here, but I do it when I'm to that point. It's when what I want is they'll get kicked out, right, and then go back and rewatch the recording, and then see
where they
themselves. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I want to, you know. So there's material. So you know, materialistically, you know what I'm saying. You brought it on yourself because you couldn't get you were going against the rules and you know like not allowing folks to talk or whatever, just being you know incredibly difficult intentionally. The point of the bird section, honestly, is for us to genuinely talk football without having to be on the defensive so quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that part is what I try to hold to. It's not easy, believe me. Especially when we went on that 3-game losing streak last year. Fells was just talking about it. That shit fucking sucked. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And shout out to Fells. And shout out to Drew. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Art. Shout out to everybody who rolled with me during those times because, you know, Linda Kynes was here. Everybody like, that shit fucking sucked.
Yeah, it was terrible.
But we did that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then look at how things turned out. So that's the way it works here. You know what I'm saying? But and I always tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, you know, consider becoming a channel member because you get a carton's worth of content for the price of a Lucy. Shout out to Anthony Perry with that one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I know what you're putting down.
Yeah, and so that's what I want. I want people to feel like they were better when they left here than when they got here. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. And feel more, and you know what I'm saying, and feel like you know more informed, if anything. Even if you don't agree with the things that we say or whatever, you know what I'm saying. At least you were informed. You know what I'm saying, and that's all we want. You know, so that's what you know. So you know, like I said, and it's bro. I set it for like $2. It's only $2.
$2 ain't shit.
Yeah, that's why I said it that way because I didn't want people to, you know, like, you know, I want to do something because, like, you know, I wanted to be cheap enough, you know what I'm saying, that folks would not even think twice about it. You know what I'm saying? And have access to the link, because I put that link on the community tab. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then, you know, and everybody here tell you what I do. You know what I'm saying? I I take the money and I feed the homeless every Christmas.
There you
That's
go.
right.
That's what we do.
That's right.
That's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
you got to think, everybody out there, all your subscribers, everybody's listening right now. You go to Dunkin', you go to Wawa right now, get a coffee, man. $2 ain't shit compared to what you could get at Wawa anymore.
Yeah, you ain't doing it for $2.
Nah, you can't get nothing for $2 no more.
no more.
You're
Yeah,
lucky
yeah.
if you can get some tasty cakes for $2. If
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, that's true too. Damn, he said tasty cakes. All right, go ahead. Hey, Art, what you got, dog?
Man, what I got for tonight is we taking notes. Eagles fans taking
like
notes. Eagles players taking notes. Eagles coaches taking notes. We all writing down exactly what these fools is talking about. So just be ready for when we come back with that smoke. Right now, it's the Cowboy season. It's the season to trash the Eagles because they know they can't say nothing because we don't play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Give us a couple more weeks, then we're going to see where we're at with it.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you having me, Leo. Thank you.
No doubt,
Go
Art.
Birds.
I love that, for real. Fells, what's up? What it do, dog? Give us your final words. You're muted.
I think he's on the phone.
Oh, he's on the phone.
You on the phone?
All right. Well, all right. Go ahead.
No,
Drew.
I was muted. Go ahead, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Fells. Go ahead.
The
Give us your
final
final
thought
word.
is thank you for having me on as always. Thank your family. Thank your team. Salute to everybody. Thank everybody in the building. Thank everybody
Sergeant.
that's watching. Like normal. Thank y'all for showing up. Hit the like button. Sub us up if you inclined. Become a member. Like you said, it's only the price of a Lucy. Shout out to AP. That's my family.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I mean? And bird section, let's go. It's summertime, man. We ain't really got too much. It's either rumors
That's right.
or we watching the young bulls progress in the practices and whatever they're trying to do to get them ready for preseason. So once we chop this team down and see what's happening and what we got remaining, I still think how we gonna make another move for an impact player though.
I wouldn't be surprised either,
I
Fells.
agree.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
I don't think the team is actually finished being built yet.
I agree.
You know what I
Fells.
mean? So salute to everybody in the building. Thank y'all for showing up. Like always, man, I appreciate y'all. Everybody on this panel. Welcome, old head. You more than welcome to come back anytime you feel like it, my brother. This is open season over here, man. And Art, Lieutenant, come on,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Y'all already know how I
You know
feel
what it
about y'all
is.
guys,
You already
man.
know what it is.
You know?
Number love, fellas. Number love.
Yeah, y'all
what it
already
is.
know, man.
Yes, sir.
Word. All right, Drew, LT, let's go. Give it to us. What you
Hey,
got?
Fells, man, be safe out there, bro. I heard about the air quality, man. Be careful.
Oh
Bruh.
yeah, it's
It is
purple.
Hey,
horrible.
Philly was looking rough today. I was over
be
there this
careful out
morning.
there.
Yeah,
it's
it's horrible.
drawn.
Yeah,
Crazy.
everybody. Yeah, if you're in the Philly area, Delaware Valley area, just be careful out there. Be safe. Look, man, like Phil said, it's the summertime, man. Go out and enjoy your family. You know, go by the pool. You know, just relax. Take it easy. We got 11 days. Within these 11 days, just chill, relax, spend time with your loved one. You know, go kick it with your kids. You know, just chill, because guess what?
Yeah.
When the season starts, we put foots
shit
in you. We put boots on you. Okay. So
BTA.
Just relax.
Exactly
right
what
now.
I was saying, Drew.
If you in Philly, go get you some water ice. Get you a pretzel.
Right.
Chill out. Relax.
Get you a mask.
Yeah, get a mask, please. Just relax. Dallas fans, chill, relax, because when it starts, it's going to be nasty. It's going to be nasty work for you. Okay? So look, man, I got love for everybody in the chat. All the Eagles fans, old head, good to see you, Fells. You know what it is. Art, you know what it is. Shout out to Warren. Shout out to Rob A. Shout out to D-Lo. Man, Leo, we appreciate you, man. Everybody came to support on the channels. We respect, we appreciate y'all. And come through, Dallas, Giants, Washington. Come through. It's all love here. This is not an Eagle safe space. You are welcome here. You're welcome to speak your piece, speak your mind.
And it's not a setup either.
It's not a setup. No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like what Linda Conyer said. You could come here and talk your shit. Just don't be surprised if someone say something back.
Oh,
yeah.
Especially a Giants fan. What is that? 4 wins last year? Oh, nah.
All right, so to be fair, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to TP Way the Giant. You know what I'm saying? He reached out to me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word.
And wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Like a live stream, like something like I think he wants me to be a part of a panel discussion with like some other NFC East fans. You know what I'm saying? Just to talk football and stuff like that. And he actually watches this channel. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out TP.
Yup, TP Way, the Giant. So make sure
y'all probably just going to pile on the Eagles.
Y'all make sure y'all go over to TP Way, the Giants channel. And he is I believe he's either reserve or National Guard. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Thank you for your service.
So he's serving right now.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you
for all your
service.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to really working with him and getting and again TP Way. I should have put it in the chat in the description, but TP Way the Giant. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna check him out.
Go to his chat. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me, his chat. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put his channel in the chat here, and y'all go over there. Make sure y'all sub up on his channel. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out to Marcus Blackman is in the building. What's up, Marcus?
You know what's up,
What's good, Marcus?
Marcus has a channel too. So make sure y'all
go Marcus, go sub up to Mr. Blackman, man.
Yeah, Marcus keeps it real sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. You know, y'all
be fair to Marcus, though. We know Marcus. To be fair to Marcus, he's definitely one of the ones that Leo was just talking about, that they kind of get that little grace.
Yeah,
you remember you just said that? Marcus is definitely one of those guys that he gets that grace.
Yeah, old school.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Marcus is a day one too. I know here, Cowboy fan. Marcus is a day one, man. Marcus still been in the building.
Yeah, we got no love for Marcus, man.
Yeah,
those
he gets away with that slick shit.
See that cousin you got?
Yeah, that's why I say sometimes, fella.
Right. Yeah, Marcus, we talking about your ass.
But we do know Marcus. We know Marcus, man.
Because there's Cowboys fans out there that'll come up to you and be like, "Yeah, Dak, I don't know, man. I don't think we're gonna win nothing." But on the inside, they're just bleeding. They're dying to be like, "No, we are gonna win. We are gonna."
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Brother Marcus.
You do not get the truth, the genuine, God's honest, raw dog truth until the season is over for them.
Yeah.
Right.
And then y'all hear it.
Yeah.
And then, so
then they're gonna be like, "Damn, Lee, I'll be honest with you. After week 3, I thought we wasn't going to do shit, but I had to say something."
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
right.
Like you get the truth about the Cowboys from Cowboy fans the moment they get eliminated or their season is over, and so what that leads you to believe is that from now until the end of until their season is over with, they'll lie to you. They've been lying to our faces, and that's what I will say. Marcus, Mark, Game Time, all of Lloyd and the Next Level Sports Lounge and all them. Y'all lying. Y'all lying. Y'all lying now. All of you are all lying, and you know it. We had one motherfucker, Lloyd. 14-3. Old school. This dude said that the Cowboys was going to go 14-3 with a straight ass face. Then when Warren confirmed, you say you're going 14-3 or 13-4, whatever it was, you could see the look on his face, like he was like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he predicted that the Cowboys are going to sweep us this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
clown.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I said, like me, I'm gonna just be very, very direct, not gonna pull no punches and everything like that. You motherfuckers is lying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't believe none of the shit y'all saying. I don't care how much y'all try to tell us just how scary your team is and Christian Parker. And that's the other thing, old school. Like, I hate that they're already setting Christian Parker up to be the scapegoat now. He's already they're building him up and they're telling everybody he's this, and he didn't really run our Vic Fangio didn't run our defense. Christian Parker did. Christian Parker built our defensive line. He's the reason why our secondary is so good. He called all the plays. Vic just sat there and drank tea and didn't really say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how they're doing. So
Marcus just put the Cowboys will win the division.
Exactly.
See, my clown and ass will say, which division? The Pee Wee League division? Yeah, you might got a chance as a Cowboy.
No. See, here's the problem, right? And this is, I think, where my frustration comes in. At is they put us in, they put us in some compromising positions. You know what I'm saying? With the shit that they spill, and that's what pisses me off, because if you respond to it, you're giving it power, and then you're giving up your power. You see what I'm saying? Because you're responding to the ridiculousness, but the fact that you responded. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it is just better just not to say a word. Just let them talk their way the whole way. But, and the reason why I'm saying that to you is because I just happened to watch. I was watching Mark Holmes' channel because, somehow or another, his reaction to losing against Green Bay showed up in my playlist. And then his reaction to losing in San Fran showed up in my playlist. And what caught my eye was, when they lost to Green Bay and when they lost to San Fran, the reaction video that came out, Mark was sitting in the same chair wearing the same jersey. So on my playlist, I was like, why the fuck is he do two videos in the same jersey? And come to find out they were a year apart. And in that reaction, you know what I'm saying, he's crying. And then he says something like, and I sign up for this shit and I try to sell this shit every year. I sell this shit and it's bullshit and da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Flying Mind. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
The brothers,
you know what I'm saying?
That shit was funny.
Yeah, but when he was giving his rant, you know what I'm saying, and he was crying, you know what I'm saying, I was like, wait a minute. Everything that we had said during the course of the year, you actually thought it was true, but you didn't say that. You rather lie about it all. And that's what it is. They're lying. They're all lying. They don't believe any of the things that they say. They can't just let us talk all this shit in their minds. They can't let us talk all this shit and not say nothing back. So what they do is they make shit up. Marcus Blackman is really, really good at that. He just makes things up and then throws it out there. You know what I'm saying? And then we're supposed to get wrapped up in it. And then that's what, and they will tell you, now mind you, what is that? What is the Cowboys again in the last 2 years? 14 and 26?
20 and 1.
14, 20 and 1. And we let these people tell us that we had a shitty year last year. So our floor at 11 and 6 and a trip to the playoffs, to them, that's a shitty year for us. And they're right, exactly. It is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But not for the reasons that they say. Because we didn't win. We didn't win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For me, I'm a comedian at heart. So you better you better be on your point with your English, because if you put a period or a comma in the wrong way, I'm gonna clown you, and I'm gonna clown you hard, especially with stuff like that. Come on, man. I think it's hilarious. Everything like that, I just roll it off my back and laugh my ass off. And I've heard it before. I've been around all the Cowboy fans being in Texas. I even went to a Cowboys preseason camp thing when it was at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. If I came in walking in with my Eagles hat, my Deshaun Jackson jersey, and the faces I got, I was waiting for him to say something, because I was like, and what? Say something. I wish you would. and I just got eyes. So yeah, for me, I look at it as banter. Like you said, they 14-21. You know, that's a bad year for us when we don't go
one.
to
14, 20, and 1. 14, 20, and 1.
And yeah, and for us last year was a bad year. But Cowboy fans, hit me up when you get to a championship. Then you can talk all the shit you want. And I'm not talking about 1982 or 1990. Bro, I was in high school, and half of these people that are Cowboy fans saying, "Oh, the Cowboys were great and they have 5 championships." Pardon my French, but motherfucker, you weren't even born yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on now. What are you, 21? You haven't even, you have to pull up a VHS tape to watch your damn team play a Super Bowl. How sad is that? You can't even go to Best Buy right now and buy a fucking VHS tape or a VHS player. Come on now. You know,
see what I mean? Marcus Blackman, Dak Prescott needs to get it done this season. So he didn't need to get it done the last 10 seasons?
Exactly. Where was he been?
What are you doing, Marcus? See, there you go. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Bruce Banners in the building.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? Listen, y'all,
What
you
up,
know,
Bruce?
again, go see, you know, Eagles. You know, first of all, shout out to Warren McKee of the Eagles Collective podcast. His absence is duly noted. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rob A. You know, shout out to D'Angelo, King DV, and Trenton Wright. Shout out to Trenton Wright, the newest member of the TheBirdSection. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Trenton, where you from? Are you from Trenton?
He said he got a channel.
Yeah, it's called his channel is called something Wings. I thought I had it on there. I could have swore I had it on there. Just found the channel. Here it is. It's called Soaring Wings Show. The Soaring Wings Show. That's what it's called.
The Soaring Wings.
Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Trenton, just put your channel's link in the chat so everybody can go sub that up. You know what I'm saying? You know, get with us.
And you know also, I was going to say to kind of add what Art was talking about with the smoke. Tomorrow they're calling for some really bad storms, possible tornadoes here in the Lehigh Valley, down to Philadelphia, out as far as like Harrisburg, Scranton. So yeah, if you're going out that way, Leo, be safe. Oh yeah,
I am. I'm actually going up towards the Scranton area.
Okay. Yeah, they're looking at possible tornadoes. I mean, it's a low chance, but just the fact that they're throwing it out there like that. I was watching Channel 6, and I was like, God damn. We go from smoke to a tornado? Come on now.
But you know what, though? Yeah. Hopefully that'll clean the air out.
Well, they're saying that the storms that we're going to get tomorrow are going through Canada and could make the wildfires worse because of lightning. So, because it's been so dry up there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I'd love to come back, guys. I know you got to get some sleep there, my friend.
Yeah,
bro.
I would love to come.
Yeah. So look, with that being said, y'all, I appreciate all y'all for being here. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We'll pick up where we left off at and maybe take it even a step further on Tuesday at 9:00. You know what I'm saying? We'll do our channel members call-in show. Again, y'all, it's the off season, so you know, like everything is sort of kind of light at this point or what have you. It's just off, like you said, friendly banter. You know what I'm saying? And we just, you know, just trying to fill in the time, you know, and y'all know me, I don't like to waste y'all time. So with a whole bunch of nothing, I damn sure ain't about to start telling no damn lies either. You know what I mean? So
right.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, again, thank y'all for coming out to the TheBirdSection. I will see y'all right back here on Tuesday. Oh, peace.
Cue the music.
Birds.
Cue the music.
Right?
Yes, sir. Let's get that shit popping.
Wanna hate this I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.